Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to get my camera working. There we go. I noticed yesterday when I did a stream of Mass Effect Andromeda, when the camera was off, and Ryan had said, "Yo, dude, what's up?" or something like that. I saw it pop up on my screen, but it did not pop. And then I was kind of like watching a little bit of my own video for like a few minutes just to see something. And I didn't see it pop up. I know it did because I reacted to it. But from the viewer's perspective, I didn't see the comment. So I don't know if that's normal even with the cameras out or not. I don't want to watch too many of my videos. Because they're like, 2 to 4 hours long. So I don't really have the time to go back and watch all my videos and from start to finish. That'd be kind of narcissistic, wouldn't you think? Gonna be doing 2-hour streams of this and Mass Effect Andromeda today. Gonna be starting here in a few minutes. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and just get started. Well, let me share my stream real quick. Almost forgot. Well, that's weird. It's showing a blue screen. Okay. Stream looks good. Okay. Stream looks good. I had to click on it. Make sure it was not blue in the background. I wish the avatar was different. It's showing that blue screen. Like I'm having broadcasting problems or something. Excuse me. Pardon me. Checking out this website called Entertainment Earth with a lot of cool stuff here. $40 on this website that I'm not endorsing whatsoever, but it's really cool. EntertainmentEarth.com, I think. And they've got all kinds of different toys from my time when I was a kid. Look, a 1.18 scale action figure and sound of Ed 209 from RoboCop.
Oh wow.
$40. But it's freaking awesome. Remember I let Lacey borrow that movie, RoboCop? She thought it was stupid. And then when it got to the really gory parts, I told her it was rated R. And she still let her kids watch it. At least I'm pretty sure I told her it was rated R. 99% sure. There's a Black Series Mandalorian helmet, $120. That's probably the real deal right there. Some Transformers, some Pops, statues of Wonder Woman, He-Man toys, a Star Trek communicator, $20. A lot of collectible stuff. Different odds and ends. Collectible things for us older kids. Alright. Now let's get to the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to the game. Mom and Dad, if you're watching this later, I'm most likely no longer doing a live stream. Because I start my stream at 9 a.m. and it is currently 8:54. I usually start, if I can, 10 minutes early. If I get my tail out of bed. Now, pre-sickness, I had a hard time getting myself out of bed before 8 o'clock. But ever since I've been back home from the hospital, I've been waking up early. I wonder how long this interview goes if you just sit here and listen to it.
Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say. But what about the highways?
I'm sorry?
You heard about the shooting off the Route 1 exit, I trust. Half an hour before any response team arrived on the scene. Over 700 rounds fired in that time. What happened? Where are the gunmen now?
Well, the NCPD is responsible for the safety and security of all citizens within city limits. But Route 1...
Sarah, sweetheart, don't feed us some NCPD script. Be honest with our viewers. When will they finally be safe? When will they no longer need to carry a concealed weapon for a trip to the mall or to take their kids to play ball in the park?
The NCPD is doing everything it can.
Look at that cop squirm.
Johnny. Okay, that's it of it, I guess. Johnny going, huh, look at that cop squirm. Alright. Where was I headed? Go to Jig Street. Okay.
What the hell? This isn't college. You have to think. Please, what do you need?
Racketeering, extortion, battery of the public official, battery. Wanted in Night City.
All right, I'll take care. Thank you.
B. You called. Promised I'd call, didn't I? Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything? Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a Ripper doc goes by Fingers. Oh shit. Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. Alright, later V.
Santa Muerte, stood eyes beside you.
Blah 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 blah. Huh. Well, you're sky high.
Place has a wicked vibe.
So, there's more up your alley than Clouds.
Hey, at least here you know what you're getting.
Guy in a suit dancing up there. And the other guy, they're both in sequence.
V, can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established a contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
That's gonna help us how, exactly?
There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me. The truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced. But it will be a start.
Of all people, you ought to know Night City tests everyone's reliability, even that of old friends. Sure about this guy? Trust him?
Many times we have had the opportunity to kill one another. Yes, I trust him.
It's a glitch. It's called the T-pose.
What? Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown. After sunset.
Who are you?
I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Well, there's a glitch right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, what?
Well, I'm looking at you doing the T-pose, bitch. Biatch.
Who are you? Sticky neck. Well, what? Who are you?
Great T-pose there, lady.
Well,
What a fucking world. Finally I get my ass on Ziggy's show, and right before I walk on stage, a fucking hospital somewhere gets shot up. This dick cancels the show last minute for a special ep about the fucking victims. Who the fuck cares? Is anyone gonna remember them in a week? Did they spend half their fucking career to get on that show? No. They just fucking die. I just got my ass on stage anyway. Let him know you don't cock block a goddamn TV messiah, but security fucked me so bad. What was Scroll got corrupted or some shit? Felt fed up today. Made a move on town half to protest the fucking disgraceful neglect of war vets. Got my hands on a dress made of synthesis chanted by a fucking throat raw half the way down there until the director of Wet Dream recognized me and said I was looking sexy. So I leaned up against the schism. Whatever that is, if I'm pronouncing that right. There's no vowels, there's just SCSM. Fake choked on the air, dick. and slapped my ass 'cause I could tell he loves pretty boys. He took my back to he took my back to his place. He took my back to his place. I want to make sure I was reading that right. Chained me to his king bed and fucked me raw till I snapped each and every bedpost. He showered me in eddies and already got plans to see him sometime next. Maybe I can screw my way into his next BD. Tongue wink face. Wednesday, I got in an argument with Ruth Dissing. We talked about normies who died, saving some kids after a nuke popped during some corp war or other. Call her a tongueless bitch on TV if you want, but she got all that blubbery baby on me. So whatever, I figured I'd say something nice. I'd say they were pretty Nova, and maybe they want to like my fans. Hell, looking at old photos, I was like, it's a legit fucking shame, 'cause half of them got bulges halfway to Denver. Real waste of good dick. She just gave me some stupid smile and told me to fuck off. Cunt. Thursday. Ha 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 ha. 1 exclamation point 1. This is this bitch's Jarl that's doing the T-pose. Friday. Christ, if I don't know which way's up, I'm fucking white. The boys brought over some laced shit or something, but it hit me like a fucking fire truck. I don't know what happened, but everything smells like piss. There's a horse mask in the bathroom. If I had to guess, it was probably me who wore it and got rode around. My knees do kind of feel thinking about it now. Or my knees do kind of kill thinking about it now. I don't know. I just hope it was that director that from Tuesday and not that Shank from Apartment 3. Wow. This really shows you what kind of character she is. Watson Horror Diary.
What?
Bitch! Nice haircut.
Are you from here?
Yeah, I was born in this exact spot.
I mean, Night City.
Yeah? What's up in the
Maybe you
big
and I could
world?
get something to eat after.
I'm from Des Moines. But this isn't a date. You pay to fuck.
I will pay more.
Save your appetite for your wife.
She's dancing. They're not screwing. Can you imagine that?
Hey, V! You hear me?
Loud and clear. Don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot, prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Uh-huh, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
Didn't think big parties were your thing.
Yeah, well, it ain't a big one, but, you know, running low on heads. Gotta bring in the clients. Attract them and shit.
Could try selling iron straight from factory. Skip the whole part where you tinker for hours on each little shooter.
V, my dignity, please.
Here, kitty,
Sorry,
kitty,
Wilson.
what's the
Don't
rush?
shoot for fun.
I can respect that, V. Well, see you around.
Okay.
For free? Fuck off!
Yeah, gear looks a little basic, but it works.
So he didn't ask for any money? Nada? Not even installments?
Like I said, he just finished and said, see you next time.
Premature discharge. I'm sorry. This never happened. Is there no end to this madness? Error. Premature discharge. I'm sorry. This never happens.
Premature discharge. Oh, I got 4 porks available. Did it even save my game last time? Oh, okay. Make sure they're all dead.
Woo! That's right! You get him, girl! Oh, gracious creature! And benign!
Visiting through these elements of fury! Us, who the world with bloody stain imbrued! If for a friend the king of all we owned, our prayer to him should for thy peace arise!
Sounds like paradise.
Cool. It's only damaged a little bit. That's cool. Nice.
Fingers. Know where I can find him?
If I could, I'd swap, you know? Why does everything have to be so damn convoluted? In the end, all I got left are shredded cables and empty bottles.
Okay.
It's also worth mentioning that the TX-43 Octazooms got 20 different iris patterns with dope names like Zombie, Chameleon, and my favorite, Snow Globe. Besides, Dynamite's policy means you'll have to give them access to any
This place is a dump.
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every mox in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court. Pussy.
Fine, I get it. Everyone's got their breaking point. Just pay me what you owe me, and you can fuck off to greener pastures.
Pimp. Joy toy.
I don't owe you shit.
Oh, but you do. And that shit has a name. Something around 20,000.
Hope that teaches those candy-ass
Hey,
cocksuckers not to come around here no more.
Hello? There's a line.
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
I can't choose the damn... There it goes.
Fingers guy. You know him?
Heard some things, yeah.
Like...
His hand sometimes slips.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. Mox don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her joy toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
Think Evelyn's being kept here somewhere?
On the one hand, hope she is, because I want her back fast. But on the other, hope to God no, because who knows what that sick fuck could have done to her.
She means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And you've arrived at that conclusion how exactly?
The moment you knew where she was, you sprang into action.
Once you get close to Evelyn, you never want to let her go.
You worked at Clouds.
Not as a doll. Tuned their virtues. That's where I met Ev, Tom, and the rest of the crew.
After all, this is cyberspace we're talking about, but us ordinary netizens, we don't have anything to worry about.
You seen a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
My friend here, she's in really sorry shape. Couldn't let us cut in front just this once.
Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try to open those luscious lips of yours. How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Come on, let's go.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves. Don't worry. Your eyes
I think he's
will
done.
adjust.
We going in?
Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker. I know she was here in your clinic.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Where is she?
Ah, a loaded question if I've ever heard one. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mox.
The Mox? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
Heard you help the working girls around here.
Well, very few children will play with broken toys. So when skin goes flabby, sockets go out of whack, implants malfunction, I'm sure you get the gist. You pay for goods, you expect top quality. Consumerism 101.
Please. Scrapyards offer better quality than this. Well, come on.
I already told you. I'm looking for a woman named Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it.
Went jittery soon as I mentioned her name. Don't try getting out of this. I know you remember her.
I have a neurological condition. It's not easy living with tics. Really, I'd love to help, but if only I knew who you were talking about.
Suggest you start remembering all you can. Either that or I'll make sure you never forget my face.
2 beefers from a BD studio took her. Didn't even know their names. They mentioned a moth of all things. Virtues with the death's head. Said she'd be good for the moth.
Need air. I'll be outside.
He's a sick fuck. I'd blow his brains out if it would allow me.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her. I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey! Keep it together! Wanna give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. Better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind. Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
Could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. That's an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. No fixer in Westbrook. I'll drop her a line.
V, fixers don't hand out information right and left.
Done a couple of things for her. Not that she owes me, but let's see what she has to say.
Meantime, see if I can't find something on the NCP domain. I'll wait in the van.
V, nice surprise. What is it you need?
How's things, Wako?
This a prelude to whatever illegal favor you're about to ask me?
What? Never.
In that case, they couldn't be better. Kind of you to ask. And you?
Looking for a brain dance.
Oh, any particular one?
Logo on the casing? A death's head moth.
Whoa, now. That's quicksand. So I would advise caution.
Know who makes them? Where they scroll them?
And do you know what a fixer does? Allow me to explain. Not only do I finalize transactions, I can accomplish the goddamn impossible.
Which would be?
Making sure the buyer, supplier, and ever-neglected intermediary not only keep their heads in the games, but keep their heads, period. So don't you ever ask me who, with whom, where, when, why, or how.
Can you get me one of those recordings?
No, but I have a pretty good idea who can.
Who'd that be?
There's a store on Jig Street. It has a Pandora's box worth of crap inside. Try asking the owner.
Thanks, Wako.
Sword-eating no-good bastard son of a bitch! Stop right there!
What? Oh! Hey! Honey!
Hey, honey!
What's this one do? Use your imagination. Why do you think I came here? So I wouldn't have to...
Looking for, something special. A brain dance to really...
You mean smut?
No. More hardcore.
Won't find it here. But there's a guy on Jig Street, has a whole lot of peculiar flicks. And I mean peculiar.
Looking for, something special.
You mean...
No.
I'll find it here.
Got anything that might interest me?
PD3, 3 mouths, 1 desire. Bonus material incompatible with your software. That looks more like a butt plug than a dildo. Transanal Express. Or Express. Epicurean Sonata. Incompatible with your software. Count Destroyer. Conqueror 9000. Aftershocks. Wet Dream. Midnight Visitor. Love Compartment. Put every ounce on your love, of your love in. Man.
Looking for some company tonight? Well, you found it, baby.
Would we go somewhere? Or is this a dark alley type of party?
I ain't no scuzz-ass slut. I got my own place.
I'm so... Well, part of me's intrigued to see what that would look like, but maybe later. It's hilarious.
Something raw, untouched.
Raw's all you get with me. What's your edge?
Want something that'll floor me. Really scratch.
Give me some more coffee. As you can hire prostitutes in this game. Like, I got my own place, baby. Did you enjoy your coffee, honey? Oh. I'll have to try it. It tastes like hot chocolate? Mm. Be right back in there, guys. My Keurig is pouring the coffee. Trying this new creamer I get at my local Kroger's that I work at. By International Delight Cocoa Pebbles. The chocolate Cocoa Pebbles. Of course, chocolate Cocoa Pebbles. They also have Fruity Pebbles. I hadn't purchased that yet. But I'm curious to try and see what that tastes like. I don't know if I've ever shared my 5-penny joke on Facebook or not. I'm going to have to do that later. Give me some good pennies. Some shiny ones. The 5-penny joke. I can't remember. All right. Pour some cream in my coffee. Coca-Cola's got a coffee beverage out. It's Coca-Cola, or a coffee with Coca-Cola in it. There's vanilla and there's like standard coffee that I noticed at Kroger. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would taste. I might try the vanilla one day, but I'm not much of a black coffee kind of guy. I like to munch on my candy, but I'm sure that would be noisy over the microphone. I don't think Land's got on yet. Nope, just Vertigo, but she's doing her own thing. She hardly ever watches my streaming where she's busy with her kids.
Rambling neurons.
You got it all, man. Bare knuckle boxing, shootouts, black ops, interrogations, amputations.
No. I mean, something like, you know.
Fetishes?
No, come on. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Think I'd be doing this job if I could read minds?
I want to know what it's like to kill somebody.
See? Wasn't so hard. So, got some classics from the last Corp War, or armed robbery if you're looking for something fresher. What are you looking for?
What have you got?
Virtues?
Any special kind?
Well, let me put it to you this way. Those who know don't need to ask.
Looking for BDs. A particular kind.
Particular? You a badge?
Cops are like kids. Mommy and Daddy wouldn't let them go off on their lonesome.
All right. Can't be too careful. What do you want?
Give me the best of the best. Ones with the death's head.
Didn't know I was dealing with a connoisseur. Death's head'll cost you, though.
How about a discount for your newest customer?
Only give regulars discounts. If you're short, then fuck off.
I'm no connoisseur, trust me.
Sure.
All I need to know is who makes them and where.
Now listen, I just sell whatever sells. Nice, calm job. Let me see some eddies, you can pick one. Parse it, and I won't care a hair.
Where do you get these scrolls?
Said you weren't a pig.
Just curious, that's all.
Once you booted up your virtue, dare say your curiosity will be satisfied. People that make these, obsessed with privacy. Never even occurred to me to ask where they're from. To which caution I probably owe the fact that I'm still alive, talking to you.
Got anything that might interest me?
Pleasure doing biz with you.
Guest editorial. Braindance editors have long strived to strike a balance between real, live experience and technological experiential purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways. The clearer the braindance recording. The clearer the braindance recording. These fundamental elements of design have guided editors since the first wave of brain-to-brain experience sharing technology took hold. In their pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over naturalism over the years, even going so far to use it as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity has the purpose of the technology already have been forgotten? Will we not find ourselves progressing and filtering a braindance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive from film, television, and video games? After reliving some of the latest titles on my feeder unit, this once academic question now feels all too inevitable. With the industry's current trajectory, for a moment, let's consider why some reports suggest more and more users are searching for unlicensed titles on the black market. I started to say block market. So-called black brain dances, extreme brain dances, or XBDs, are we so sure it's the illicit content that they offer, that they are after? Or maybe the real draw is the residual grit we editors try so hard to remove. Distracting thoughts, irrelevant memories, loose associative threads, emotion stretching beyond the desired spectrum. What if this noise is not so superfluous as we believe it to be? What if these preferable experiences hold the potential to elevate a good brain dance to an exquisite one? We do ourselves the disseverance disservice by not exploring these questions before our blind crusade of braindance purity leads these industries straight into the bin of obsolete. Flash in the pan technology. J.A. Relive it, the quarterly magazine for brain editors, amateurs, and enthusiasts. Volume 478, December 2076. Wow, I'll be 99 years old in 2076. I was born 1977. I'll be 100 in 2077. If I'm still alive, which I doubt. I don't think I'm going to live to 100. But you never know. I could. Only time will tell. Hell, I almost died last year in December. Well, I could have died, but the nurses kept me alive, and they didn't have to try too hard. I got sick. Had the COVID-19, pneumonia. They had to shock my heart and get it back in rhythm. Apparently the COVID-19 causes some issues with the heart.
Hot dogs hit the spot. Wonder what's in them.
Hop in. Hey, V. Let me get everything prepped. You make sure the wreath's snug on you. You'll watch while I edit in real time. The old one, too.
Ready when you are.
Want you to describe what you see. I might catch something I miss.
I see someone making a bologna sandwich. Oh my god, they're using mayo and not mustard. Oh, the horror. Let me move my camera real quick. Okay. Damn. Damn.
V, editing mode's good to go. Dig around all you want.
Who knew that sites were chopping people up when you're schooling them?
Oh, I meant to pause it. Let's see.
Can't beat that rich synth cough aroma. Cheap shit. Cold too. Buck a slice. Ordinary box. Decker, Tanaka, and Rogers logo. Standard for a trash heap. Poor fucker. Scav. Gotta be. No one else with that kind of fashion sense. Electric corp patch on the coveralls. Ordered recently. Coffee was cold. Like, from the day before. Pizza looked fresh, though.
So?
Means someone's grabbing Buck a Slice regularly. Which is not something one does for the flavor and fresh ingredients. Pizza shares its DNA with styrofoam. Nobody's gonna schlep across town for it. Okay. We're looking for an electric corp power plant located near a Buck a Slice.
EC used to have a big old complex in Charter Hill. Buck a Slice checks out too. How can you be sure though?
Heard shit like that before. Sounds like scabs to me. Here we go. Old electric corp power plant in Charter Hill. Gotta make do with that for now. Nothing else to garner from the school.
Glad it's my weekend.
No time to lose. We gotta go there.
Definitely. Ride with me?
Let's get going.
On our way.
The Robo Bronco. There's a commercial on the radio in the game. I was mimicking it. Let's see. I can't wait to start getting some really good abilities in this game.
Still can't shake it. That virtue sample we saw with the Death's Head moth. If all they scroll is snuff, then...
Stop it. They'd have to be utter gonks to waste her on something like that.
Utter gonks!
What do you mean?
We're talking about a girl who's not only a natural at what she does, but also has got a doll's implant. I mean, that's not a package you find lying out in the street.
Oh. So she's a real woman. I thought she was like an android or something that was made for sex, but she had some kind of implant to make her more lifelike than the other dolls. So she's a real human, but she got an implant to make her do sexual acts with paying customers. But while she's doing that, she doesn't remember the interaction between the clients. Makes sense. They no longer have side mirrors, honey. They're like cameras on the side of the car. I guess that the car can tell you what's on your side somehow. There's no screen on the dash. Just like information and stuff. Let's skip the ride. I'm about to sneeze. Man, that building is dope. That wall is anyway. That was the dopest wall I ever seen.
And here we are.
It's dope, man. It's dope.
We going in?
Find us a way inside. I'll hang back, scan the subnet, see if there's any blueprints of the complex lying around. Join you as soon as I find something. Let's link on Hollow till then.
It's not gonna be pretty in there.
So? If you mean to tell me to hang back altogether, don't bother.
Alright, going in.
Oh, man. That wall was dope, honey.
Oh, it is dope.
Yeah, that's dope.
It is dope.
That's the dopest wall I've ever seen compared to the other one. It's dope. Shit's dope, dude. Faux snizzle, bo bizzle, whizzle. Faux snizzle. Faux snizzle.
Did you get everything inside? Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab the crate and get your ass moving. It's my break. Chill. All right, enough slacking around. Get that shit off the street. You're in... Looks like no one's taught you your place yet.
Damn it.
I've been shopping Chrome for 5 years, and I'm telling you.
That was close. Camera almost spotted me.
Doing nothing but moving cranes, and I fucking quit.
I thought I had some kind of stealth attack. Ikuda! Allows you to perform a non-lethal aerial takedown and unaware targets. But it doesn't tell you the, Hold L2 to aim and R2 to throw.
Mr. Stud. All night. Every night. Don't be soft. Upgrade now.
I guess he has that throwing knives. Got him. Wow, that was cool. You just gotta hold the R2 button.
You like
I'll gut you like a pig!
Got the blueprint. Be there in a sec. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Dang it, I flatlined. Wasn't paying attention to my health. It's hard to be super stealthy in the beginning of the game. Staying out of the, crap. Wish you could turn off the lights or open doors and stuff.
Did you get everything? Almost. What do you mean, almost? Grab a crate and get your ass moving. It's my break. Chill. All right, enough slacking around. Get that. If you're in such a
Fuck!
That didn't quite work out very well. I guess you have to stand up for it. A century ago, losing a limb meant tragedy. It meant living with permanent disability, with severely reduced physical capability, and often with chronic pain. What's more, people with disabilities frequently suffered from widespread discrimination, both active employment bias and passive or unconscious, poor infractional inaccessibility. Today, assuming the dismemberment victim is financially stable, loss of limbs amounts to little more than a minor inconvenience. A century ago, employers could impose specific dress codes, hairstyle regulations, and piercing and tattoo bans. Many even pressed their employees to maximize productivity, often in violation of the law, such as thorough anti-pregnancy policies. At the time, however, deeper involvement of the employees' bodies was simply impossible, legal or otherwise. But with the advent of cyberware, employers in the second half of the century, 21st century, have imposed requirements for skin, bone, muscle, organ, and eye replacements in order to improve performance and workplace effectiveness. In increased cases, security sector's employees are commonly urged to undergo so-called full-body conversions or full cyborganization. Much has changed over the past 75 years, from when cybernetic implants first hit the mass market. Many in the field of history of technology have argued cyberware is a positive force for progress, and many have argued the opposite. This book attempts to describe and contextualize the changes for better or worse that it has introduced to our professional lives. How has cyberware led us to where we are today, and where it is taking us next? I could have turned off this TV. It'd be like, what the fuck? Wow.
That's a blueprint. Be there in a second. Try to find a way to the lower levels.
Hang on a second, guys.
Help! Please, help! Got her! Right there! What?
Hold still, woman.
Time to die!
Found a way down. You see my position?
Yep, be there in a sec. Wait for me.
I'd love to still be alive in 100, I wouldn't say 100 years from now, but in 2077, when I'm 100 and still have a sound mind and body. She ain't even holding a gun. She's got her arm.
We need to get to level -2.
Now she is.
Bet that's where they're keeping her. That shirt. I know it.
Relax. We'll add RTL and the wait.
RTL?
Erythritol. It's like candy for grown-ups.
This RTL, it won't make anyone foam at the
What
mouth.
was that? Bring your slush, step up.
I didn't even see that camera until I was already out here.
No! Get information!
No! What the hell is this?
Hey, look at my gun here. Why can't I add any mods to it? I want to add a silencer. A muzzle. Doo-doo-doo. Mm-hmm. It's an epic assault rifle. These days, when police have so much more to worry about than whether the kids are smoking special cigarettes with designer drugs can be bought on any corner, you say, back into the basics. We line producers and dealers pockets when you can make why line producers and dealers pockets when you can make your own concoctions in front of your very own garage. In the following chapters, we'll give you a quick, easy to follow recipes for your favorite boosters. It's fun. Shit's blowing up! Oh my god!
Smells like propylmethylene. Must be cooking RPM here.
RPM. Used to sprinkle it on my breakfast.
Take him out quick.
Give
Damn. What?
This is the fucking end!
Look at us now. Still standing. Clear. Keep going.
Bit of a graphical glitch on our arm.
Covers. Classic. Can't go wrong.
Except these are solid steel, not the soft core plastic kind. Even if you come here on your own, gunning to become a star, there's no guarantee you're ever getting out.
I could go for some pancakes right about now. I just thought of that, like that. For some reason, pancakes just popped in my head. I might eat me some pancakes after this stream before I start Mass Effect Andromeda.
I think that's a maintenance room. See what I can stir up.
There's Evelyn right there. Yeah. He was like, what the fuck? Oh, back to this room again.
What the hell? Thank you, baby. Oh. I thought it was saying I had points.
Goodness, mister, goodness. His ears are bothering, Mama. Hold still. I'm trying to shoot you.
Get yourself together!
Are you happy with autonomous shooting? Yeah. Please jump to confirm.
Die, die, die!
New magazine detected. Message to user. Thanks, Julie.
Get yourself together!
Stop this fucking game!
Wow.
Bring in cavalry!
That's gotta be a glitch. Those texts that appearing on the screen. That booty dough!
Stop this fucking game!
Oh, damn. Could have put the body in the furnace. What the hell? How'd that happen?
Asses in gear! Stop fucking around!
Where are you?
Close to the studio, I think. You find anything useful?
Freed up the elevator. Should be easier to get out of here. You really don't fuck around, do you? Wait one sec for me.
All right, I'm here.
Oh shit!
Stop these fucking games!
They heard something.
Bring in cavalry! Fuck the beach!
Get out of sight.
This is where that brain dance took place. Stress ball. I'm not wearing no gas mask. That's stupid.
Time to die!
Don't absorb this too much. I'm sorry. This never happened.
Ooh.
Yeah. Don't stop.
I don't really like the pink, but it's got better protection. Oh yeah, don't stop.
That's Evelyn. Just don't touch her. If she's recording, you'll scramble her brain. Wait until I cut her link. grab it and tell me when you're gonna yank it. I'll break the link at my end at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Wait for my signal. Here goes. Ready? And...
now!
Thank God. Evelyn, you hear me?
What's wrong with her?
Honestly, I don't know. She's gotta be seriously traumatized.
She okay to be moved? No brain hemorrhages, damage to the spine?
Doesn't seem to have any wounds. Guess we got no choice.
Hey, Evelyn. I need you to tell me who hired you.
Seriously, V? You gotta do this now?
Let's get her somewhere safe.
Fast, too.
Which way?
I sealed the doors and managed to power the elevators.
Elevators it is, then.
Wow. I think we got pancakes, right, in the freezer? Pancakes?
Come on,
You
is
got
it really
pancakes?
that hard? Please, just one. For me?
Smoking's for posers, and it stinks, too.
Say whatever the fuck you want, but just light up.
No.
Non-smokers are the fucking worst. Just my luck. We going in?
Let's give him a couple. You saw how she looked.
If it was up to me, I would have splashed some water on her face back at the studio and asked her straight up. Won't be looking much better if you don't get your ass in gear. I'm not...
It's not up to you, though, is it? Let's go.
She's sleeping.
That's kind of cool.
At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her.
How's she feeling?
Use your imagination. That place sucked every last drop of humanity from her. It's not enough, she already gave up everything she had. I just kept taking more and more. She's in some kind of trance, like she's folded into herself. No reaction to her surroundings whatsoever. I really didn't want to poke around in her head. I did it for you. I just want you to know that.
I need to talk to her.
Listen, I know you've got some serious questions that she's got the answers to. I mean, if I were you, I'd want to know too. But it's just not gonna happen. She's completely out of it.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have any
I know.
other-
It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Guessing you saw them already.
Yeah, had to wrestle to make sense of the whole thing. But I don't want to say anything and taint your perspective. You should go in with fresh eyes.
How many BDs did you manage to rip?
2. Only one of them's intact. Understandable, though. The rest... well, they're in the same shape as Evelyn right now.
Okay. Show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V. I'll be the first to admit, this does not look good.
Hey. How you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk. Listen, Evelyn, I really need your help. It's important. If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die. I know it's a bad time, but I gotta ask. You got any idea how to remove the biochip? Or know anyone else who might?
You're right. This is a complete waste of time. Well now, look at you.
I didn't do that last time. The implant known widely as the pain editor is cyberware that reduces or even entirely eliminates pain. It has enjoyed unwavering popularity for years among certain circles in Night City, the most devoted and arguably most valuable of which is mercenaries. It is using the test group that Zetatech conducted the following research. Pain editors is a neural copressor that inhibits the signals sent from the nociceptors to the parietal lobe of the brain, thus preventing feelings of the pain in the user. Some models also reduce symptoms of fatigue. The beneficial effects caused by the pain editor are in some ways similar to the symptoms of hypoesthesia, if I'm pronouncing that right or close, including greater resistance to physical forms of torture and the ability to ignore pain from severe wounds, which can allow the user to continue to perform beyond normal human limitations for a brief period. However, some studies have reported that the pain editor can yield a range of undesirable side effects. For example, in the heat of battle, some users are unaware of the severity of their wounds, which causes them to continue fighting without realizing they are dying and require immediate medical attention. The statistics support the theory that a lack of negative reinforcements may cause users to continue fighting when the rational strategy would be to retreat and escape death. Since 2020, the mortality rate of pain editors owners of above 60%. In this report, I address the question of how to better protect Zetatech clients from avoidable death while using this pain editors. She's got shoes on. Why would you have shoes on lying in bed? Many people believe that we live in a time when impossible has become an absolute term. Ripper dogs can replace nearly any part of the human body with artificial implants. From your big toe to portions of the nervous system, by years in trauma team, however, it taught me that the impossible is still very much possible. Even now, as we enter the twilight of the 21st century, as we as medical professionals have yet been able to eliminate all the side effects that come from incorporating cybernetic elements into our bodies. Of course, everyone is familiar with the mental disorder most commonly referred to as cyberpsychosis. But it doesn't end there. Although advances in medical science for the greater part of the century have reduced its incidence to a minimum, cyberware rejection can still occur in a small subset of the population. These unlucky few can experience a range of complications, but the following are the most prevalent. Immune response. The body rejects the implant, causing scar tissue to continue growing to the point that it causes pain and inflammation of surrounding tissue, as well as possible interference with the tech's electrical circuits. 2. Psychological effects. Neurological implants have the potential to cause unpredictable change in the brain. Possible side effects include depression, apathy, hallucinations, and sudden increases in addictive behaviors such as gambling. 3. Implant over-dependence. Long-term use of certain genetic body part replacements can change the brain's chemistry to make it accustomed to a particular type of implant. There are reported cases of the permanent blindness after patients attempted to replace their Kuroshi optical implants with different models. In the face of these known risks, what should our outlook be as consumers and medical professionals? To deny ourselves cybernetic enhancements on the 0.5% chance we can lose our vision forever? Or gamble away our life savings at the casino? The clear answer is no. Cyberware technology has elevated human biology to the point where these what-if arguments serve against our best interests. The best advice I can offer for minimizing your risk is to read the technical medical profiles for all cyberware you intend to purchase before you install it.
Have a seat. All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
A
second to load.
She got a lot of them
lousy.
monitors.
But I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
Let me move my camera again.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré.
It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the virtue, you come back here, we give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Take a look around if you want it.
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of question's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search at least. I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start. What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you.
Alright, think we got everything.
Didn't see anything else to scan, so...
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened at Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment?
That was weird.
For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into... I'm so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
That's crazy. Technology in this game, in the future, she played a brain dance, started a brain dance on V.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien. Vous n'êtes pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bouts. Il faut que nous prenions chance là. Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
French.
No. Haitian Creole. It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I? Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying. Try scanning the phone.
Oui, oui, allez. Vous avez raison, vous êtes tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien. On n'est pas enragé.
Got it. Give it a second.
Heard her mention Yorinobu.
Probably why Evelyn buried this recording deep. Cut another name. Something like Silverhand?
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Petit poupée a déjà... Petit poupée a déjà allé?
Oui, l'y aller. Ou t'es qu'une raison, moi, c'est tout intelligent pour ça, pour t'y bien.
Ou pensez, mademoiselle, a fait nous un problème?
Moi, c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est le plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur nos bout. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi, t'as ramé quoi même j'avais, que Sylvain a mené nous direct sous Alt.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail. Vous avez fini. Hey, dis-nous, oui, moi, vous gagnez plus bon l'idée?
Okay, Judy, we're good.
All right, disconnecting.
I didn't quite get what they were talking about, but something about Silverhand and having someone lead them to something. I'm gonna make me some pancakes when I get done with this stream. Pancakes!
Long story, trust me.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Now's not the best time. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Know who they are, who the woman is? Any idea how we find them?
Fuck, V. I've been dead the last half-century. Sorry if I'm unable to hand you all the answers on a chrome fucking platter when you snap your fingers.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Blah, 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 blah about brain dances. Brain dance editors have long strived to strike a balance between real, lived experience and technological experimental purity. The more heavily processed the material, the more abstracted the pathways. The clearer the brain dance recording, these fundamental elements of design have guided editors since the first wave of brain-to-brain experience sharing technology took hold. In their pursuit of balance, however, editors have clearly shown a bias for purity over naturalism over the years, even going so far to use it as a point of pride in the quality of their production. But in the industry's latest push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? I think I've already read this before. But in the industry's last push for greater purity, has the purpose of the technology already been forgotten? Will we not find ourselves processing and filtering a brain dance recording to the point that the emotional experience no longer extends beyond what we receive from film, television, and video games? Yes, I already read all this. Why do I have that screen, that HUD on my screen? Preface, do you want to be you? Seriously, take a moment to let that question sink in. Do you feel at home in your skin? Do you like your job, your friends, your family? When you look in the mirror, do you say to yourself, I'm the luckiest person alive, and then hop in the leather upholstered backseat of your chauffeured Rayfield? If you answered yes to any of those questions, put down this book and stop wasting your valuable time. If you answered no to the above, I understand how you feel. Just how you feel. It used to be said at the turn of the century that the world belongs to the 1%. Today, 1,000th of a percent is closer to the truth. And your chances of joining this group are even less than that. In this reality, I mean, where are you? Where you are, you are. Where you are, you. Where you are, you. I don't know why that was so hard to say. In a brain dance, you can be anyone. A broker manages a portfolio worth trillions. An elite soldier who blasts his enemies out of existence with a tech shotgun. A suave rocker boy whom the whole world lusts after. Now I ask you again, of the millions upon millions of people in this world, do you want to be you? The answer for me was always no. And so my story begins. Blah, blah, blah. Sergio Morales. She's got a lot of reading material here. The Green Death. The weathered man peered into the eyes of the young nomad as if trying to divine his thoughts. Don't misunderstand, he said. I don't mind an unexpected guess, but you must recognize when a man lives alone in the middle of the desert, he has a right to ask uncomfortable questions. The boy wouldn't make eye contact, instead glancing nervously through the window as if expecting to spot an armada of battle drones cursing straight for him across the night sky. I'm running away, he muttered, after a moment of hesitation. From Green Phantom? From Green Phantom. He's been following me since Yellow Creek. The old man didn't move a muscle, save for a twitch at the corner of his mouth, revealing he knew more than he cared to admit. You have nothing to fear, he said softly. The Green Phantom only comes for the worst criminals. If you hold regret in your heart, he'll forgive you. He'll offer you a second chance. The boy's anxious demeanor suddenly turned into a rebellious grin. I regret nothing. And you, old man, you don't have the faintest clue what you're prattling on about. You're wrong. I've also met the Phantom once before. The tenderfoot nomad's eyes widened in surprise for a brief moment. It seemed as if there was a question at the tip of his lips, but he refused to ask it. It's late, the old-timer said. You should sleep. You're exhausted and need to gather your strength before you continue running. If that's what you choose to do, my home is open to you tonight. The boy uttered, no thanks. Without a word, he stood and entered the small, dark bedroom where host had prepared a bed. To find his way, he switched on his infrared, then immediately froze in place. There was a body laying on the bed. He edged closer until he could discern its shapes. A pool of cooling blood, withered hands contorted into unnatural angles, the vacant, dead eyes of the old man he had only just been talking to in the other room. Suddenly the walls began to emanate of an unworldly olive glow. The boy could sense a figure enter the bedroom and stand behind him. If you regret nothing, hissed a cold and motionless voice, then why do you flee? Then black, the world of the young nomad plunged into darkness. That's cool. I wonder what that is. Thornton's owners. Oh, yeah. Congratulations, you are now the proud owner of Thornton. We are proud to offer a Thornton guarantee for reliability and convenience of an affordable price. Before you embark on a new adventure behind the wheel of your new Thornton, please take the time to read the owner manual. Blah, 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 blah.
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
Why? Worried that I'll give Evelyn up to him?
No. I didn't trust you at first, but... Well, if you wanted to get back at Evelyn, you would have done it already.
So why the worried look?
I want it all to work out for you. You got a plan?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person.
Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then... who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
I like her kitchen. A glow around the island here. Chapter 1. The Future of Neurotechnology. The 21st century heralds a worldwide revolution of neurotechnology. We, as a society, can no longer image or imagine an existence without technologically heightened senses, enhanced memory capacity, the pain manipulators. By linking our neural symptoms with computer chips, we are capable of learning complex skill sets in seconds, then subsequently forgetting them again the instant they are removed. Today, after nearly 80 years of increasingly incorporating these technologies into our daily lives, we must now ask ourselves, what comes next? In recent years, the academic, I always say the words wrong sometimes, words wrong. The academic community has reignited discussions on possible new methods to influence brain plasticity. Yeah. Is it possible to create permanent neural pathways using coprocessors? Can we expect a breakthrough regarding dopamine, I can't say it. Dopaminergic data manipulation in our lifetimes. If so, what will be the consequences? The probable emergence of commercially viable artificial neurotransmitters would undoubtedly reshape the health science field, yet would simultaneously introduce a potentially destructive tool to most governments or corporations. A field of plasticity manipulation remains in its infancy, but most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become a commonplace, as the cybernetic implants used so pervasively today. Studies should begin exploring now how science can adopt our bodies to optimize the effects of this technology while minimizing its abuse and potential unwanted side effects. Wow. The door is closed now. Oh, the bathroom. Yeah, that's either a dryer or a washer. Looks like a... Well, it looks like a dryer. They got a huge pipe coming out. I don't see no washing machine, though. The shower and toilet. I don't feel like reading that. This is a gun glitch. Call Mr. Hands.
Hey, what's shaking?
Need to make contact with the Voodoo Boys chief if you can swing it.
All right. Straight to heavy business. Now, that'd be Maman Brigitte. Be tough getting a word into her.
I was led to believe you could arrange anything.
Ah! Now that sounded like my third wife every time she wanted a new purse.
Maman Brigitte. That sounds like a spooky cult alias.
Have not had the pleasure of asking her personally, but it is what everybody calls her. Doubt the title has any real religious weight, though. Voodoo boys play pretty fast and loose with their Haitian heritage.
Really don't do any biz with them?
Not with the chefs, chefins, priests, and whatnot. All got dirigible-sized egos, won't talk to lowly me. But if you insist, I can ask around, try to set something up. I'll just need some details first.
Sorry, it's personal.
Well, that's fucking helpful.
Got something they want.
Truly? Want to sell something to the VDBs? Trust me, they don't want it, they don't need it. They're isolated, insulated, they got their own contracts, tech, networks. But, have it your way. Okay, I'll see what I can do and get back to you.
Alright guys, I'm gonna stop this stream here for now. Save my game. I'm gonna take a small break, eat me hopefully some pancakes, because I'm craving pancakes for some reason. And I'll be back on in about 10 or 15 minutes to do a 2-hour stream of Mass Effect Andromeda. Maybe, maybe a bit longer, who knows. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.